Wow. So anyways, I decided to make this very, very quick video. I'm just going to rank all the Seether albums. Now, I bet you're wondering, wait, there's a few, shouldn't there be more? Obviously, One Cold Night, I'm not going to rank, even though that is an amazing, amazing live recording album, and it has some of my favorite acoustic performances of their songs. I decided to not include it, and I decided to include Disclaimer 2, since, I mean, that's, I don't know, it has the same songs as Disclaimer, so I just kind of figured just have Disclaimer 2 represent both albums. So yeah, other than that, and this album, the Parabellum, I don't know how to say the first part. I just decided to include the deluxe version that has like the extra 9 tracks on it. So yeah, other than that, let's just get right into it. So back before Seether was Seether and they were Sarin Gas, they had their Fragile album. Now this had a lot of the songs that you see on Disclaimer, as well as a few extra ones, including Tied My Hands, which is my favorite song on that album. I mean, it's good. I love Tied My Hands, but honestly, all the versions of the song that show up on Disclaimer, I don't know. It was just kind of like, I don't want to say it was bad. I'll probably put it in C tier. I know that's probably very, very unpopular, but I don't know. I just like the Disclaimer versions of the songs, and honestly, Tied My Hands is a really good song on there. And even then, I think I actually like the live performance better. It's not a bad album, and it is their first album. It's just like, for me, I put it in C tier, even though this was kind of the beginning. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably put it in like B or A, but yeah. Disclaimer 2. This is a good album. I mean, there's a lot of good songs on this one, and I mean, we can talk about the obvious fan favorites like Gasoline, Fine Again, Broken, and Broken with Amy Lee. I do really like Love Her. I feel like that is an underrated track on here. Where exactly do I want to put this? Would it be? I feel like I want to put it in B, but I feel like people are going to judge me a lot for putting it in B. But I think I'm going to put it in B. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, you know, 69T. There's a lot of good songs on this track. It's just compared to their other albums, that's the problem. Compared to the other albums, it just has to be in B tier. Like I can't put it on the same tier as a lot of them. Now, Karma and Effect, this is a pretty good album. I'm not gonna lie. Remedy, obviously everybody knows that song. The Gift, oh, I love that song. I actually like the alternative version of The Gift that's actually on the One Cold Night album more than the original. Obviously Burrito is an interesting song. But where do I want to put this one? I think C is a little too low. I would put it just by Disclaimer 2. Well, just Disclaimer as well. I don't know. I feel like people are kind of judging me heavily because I feel like a lot of people prefer Seether's older stuff more than their newer stuff. And I gotta say, I freaking love their older stuff, dude. Trust me. It's just compared to some of the songs on the other albums. Okay, Finding Beauty in Negative Spaces, that's an S tier. I mean, come on. We all know that's an S tier. It's Fake It, obviously. Really good. Track 4, I'm not going to say that because I try to keep my content kids friendly, but you all know what it is. Track 4, that one that's just basically a bunch of letters. Rise Above This, it's a classic. That song does really hit deep, especially the music video. Walk Away from the Sun, I feel like is one not a lot of people talk about, but that's a really good song. Careless Whisper, obviously the strings version is the superior one. You got to listen to the strings version. I just, after listening to the original Careless Whisper cover from them, and then I listened to their strings version, I can't go back to the original. The strings version is just amazing. Yeah, this is definitely an S tier track. There's a lot of good stuff. Now, Holding On to Strings Better Left to Fray. This is a really good album. I don't understand the hate surrounding this and the next album. Here and Now is a beautiful song. If you like some like slower, like if you like some of a more mellow Seether song, Here and Now is really good, as well as Tonight. Here and Now and Tonight I put them out on the same tier of like they're mellow but still fast paced. Country Song, I think that's probably the one song everybody listens to on this album. Pass Slowly is also a really heavy hitting song. Effigy is underrated in my opinion. Like I like listening to Effigy, holy cow, underrated. I don't think it's quite S tier, but I'm definitely gonna put it in A. Yeah, I guarantee a lot of Seether fans are like, bro, flip this, put the bottom on the top, and put the top on the bottom, with the exception of that one, of Finding Beauty in Negative Spaces. Again, I think that album is a little overhated. I really do not understand the hate around. They have some good songs on there. Same with Isolate and Medicate, the next album. This one I'm actually willing. Let me just defend some of the songs here. Words as Weapons is really good. I think most people could agree with that. My Disaster, I love that song. I actually just recently discovered that this was one album I didn't really listen to all the way until like recently, and then I discovered My Disaster, and I was like, that is a good song. So that one I love. Crash, one that people I don't ever see talking about. I love the song Crash on this album. I really don't understand why people don't talk about it. It's amazing. Nobody Praying for Me is also a really, really good one. Save Today. Oh, that one hits pretty hard. Yeah, that's a good one. Weak. So yeah, this album I'm actually going to put in S tier, but not above Finding Beauty in Negative Spaces. I love that album. I really love that album. Poison the Parish or Parish. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Parish, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know. This album, man, it's got some good stuff on it. It's definitely not their best album, but it's got some good stuff on there. Against the Wall is probably my favorite song in here. I love that. Now, there is an acoustic version, but I actually prefer the original Against the Wall more than the acoustic. Sell My Soul is a really good. That's actually my alarm. That's my alarm clock. It plays the intro to that song. Feels Like Dying is really good. Misunderstood is probably my second favorite on this album. I gotta put it in B tier. Underneath these two, it's definitely. Notice how I don't have a D tier. There was just really no songs that I was going to put in D. It was either going to be C or F if I had to toss it up. But yeah, I'd put it in B. Definitely, Karma Effect and Disclaimer is better than that album, but it's got some bangers on there. It's got some good stuff. Up next, Parabellum. I'm just going to call it Parabellum. This album, holy cow, dude. This album is really, really good. Like, it's so good. Wasteland, I like that. I know there's like an alternative version of Wasteland. I actually haven't listened to that yet, but I do like the original, so I'm definitely going to have to actually listen to that after this. What Would You Do used to be my favorite Seether song of all time, was What Would You Do? Because I was actually introduced to Seether through their older stuff, and then this one random new track. Because like back when I used to listen to Seether, I was like, okay, I think I only like their older stuff. But then I gave their newer albums a listen, and now I actually like their newer stuff a little bit better than their old, which is probably unpopular, but I don't know. You guys judge me in the comments. Deliver Me is really good. I actually play that song at work a lot. Leave Me Be is definitely an odd, like a more odd song on this album. But yeah, I kind of like the randomness of it. Cross the Line is my favorite song on this album. Oh, Cross the Line is so good. I have to put this in S tier. And I'm probably actually going to put it above Isolate and Medicate. I really like that album with the deluxe songs. The deluxe songs really add it. If I didn't include, if I had the normal album, I'd probably put the normal album in A. But yeah, then obviously Disclaimer 1, I would actually put in B, and if I separated it, Disclaimer 1 would be in B, and Disclaimer 2 in B and C, if you wanted to know. Now, The Surface Seems So Far. I really, 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 really love this album. Some people hate it, some people like it. It's kind of this thing. Judas Mind and Illusion, I think the two songs they released before dropping the whole album. I love those two songs. I think I like Judas Mind more than Illusion personally. Semblance of Me is really good. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that one. I think for the most part people kind of think Semblance of Me is kind of meh. And I kind of get that. But I think the three best songs on this album are number 3, Walls Come Down, number 2, Lost All Control, and my favorite song on this album, and is in my top 3 for favorite Seether songs, is Regret. I love that song so much. So where am I going to put this album? I'm putting it in A tier, but I'm going to put it like higher than Holding On to Strings, Better Left to Fray. I don't want to put it in an S because I'm aware it's definitely different, and you know, Seether fans are amazing. I like Seether fans. But yeah, I think high A is pretty deserving of it. I don't think it's terrible. Now again, I think people are gonna be like, bro, put Karma and Effect up there. Like, listen, I get it. It's just I think my thing with Carmen Effect, it's not that it's a good album. It honestly is S tier. But for me personally, there's only like a couple of songs on that album that I really like, and the rest I'm kind of just like, eh. That's why I'm putting it that low. It's not that it's a bad album. It's an amazing album. It's just, there's just some songs that I'm just like, eh. Yeah, and I already like described Disclaimer. Disclaimer's got some good stuff. It's better than Fragile because I just like the sound of the songs better than Fragile. But yeah, this is my lineup. Hopefully you agree. I'm probably going to do a Metallica ranking and probably post it today as well. So if you agree, great. I actually kind of want to see what your guys' rankings are and why, because I'm kind of curious to what you're going to say. What are your songs you like on those albums? But yeah, other than that, please subscribe. I'm actually almost at 200 subscribers. I posted a video I put very little effort into that blew up. Yeah, it's funny. You know, I work on. Here's a video that I work very, very hard on. See how many views it gets and likes. Here's a videos I put no effort into whatsoever. Yeah, look at this. See this? See this? See how many views and likes it gets? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Anyways, please subscribe. Again, I post random content. You never know what you're going to get because my YouTube channel is like a box of chocolates. Anyways, Forrest Gump reference aside, goodbye.